Hey guys, I don't have Kai with me or any of the other guys in the band. I thought I'd do this one by myself, just because it's something that's kind of been weighing on my mind a lot, as I guess the band's not really, we're playing more shows, but we're not really getting anywhere yet, but I've just been thinking all the what ifs and, what could happen and stuff, and I guess I've been spending a lot of time thinking about, bands growing up and selling out, and why I love my band, certain bands' first albums and hate the rest, and why we look at people as sellouts and stuff. And I know I've made a lot of claims of, we're going to fight back and we're going to be pop punk and we're going to do this and do that, but I don't want that to be taken as we're not going to grow, because I know for sure that we all love pop punk to death. That is our core, that's where we all came from, but each one of us has different musical influences from all over the place. And I guess I'm afraid that, as things progress, that eventually someone's going to go, well, these guys sold out, or they changed their style. But to me, it's like, you don't sell out if you keep it emotional, You sell out when someone else starts writing your songs. You sell out when, you stop playing a certain type of music because you're paid to stop, not because you decided, hey, let's try something new as a band. Because I know we're going to branch out. I know we're going to try all kinds of different things once we kind of get going a little more, because we all love other kinds of music and really want to work towards other kinds of music. And I guess, I'm not going to make any promises that we'll stay pop punk, or we'll get harder, or we'll get softer, or we'll get more ambient, or, I don't know what direction we're going in. And honestly, I hope we never go in just one direction. I really hope that, we take our songs, which are all like this, so tightly connected right now, and I hope we can find a way to make every song after them even farther and farther apart. So that way, we go from this to that. I want to make those huge jumps, because, anybody who says a band has to stick to one style of music, sorry, but in my opinion, screw off, put down your instrument. It's about freedom. Yeah, it's guitars and drums and vocals and lyrics and bass and keys and strings and all those different things, but it's also supposed to be about freedom. And I guess that's what this song is, that's what this band is really about. We're about just being free, our songs right now that we have, and probably most of our songs, will be based around fighting back and, staying positive and, just taking all the negative stuff that's surrounding us and doing something good with it, I guess. Fighting, standing our ground and stuff. But we will branch off. We will do different things. I promise you that. And the other promise that I'm going to make is that as we branch off, we will not lose emotion. Each one of those songs that we will write and that branch off will come from the heart, because we want them to sound like that, not because anyone ever tells us to sound like that. Or, I don't know. I promise that everything that we write as a band, as that I write as a songwriter, will be filled with emotion. I won't write anything just because it's really about capturing the emotion more than anything. It's about taking that feeling, that passion, that anger, that hurt, that sadness, that happiness, that butterfly feeling you get when you're in love, and putting it into song, making somebody else feel it, or letting people know they're not standing alone when they feel those things. I lost my train of thought. Everything that I write comes from my heart. I don't pull it from somewhere else. I don't write it because it's catchy or because it sounds good. Oh, people dig this because it's this line. I wrote it because it meant something to me. And I'm gonna hold on to that forever. I will be broke and playing in bars and street corners before I give up and give in and say, okay, you know what, I'll be the next Jonas Brothers and let somebody else write my songs. It's not going to happen, I promise you that. I guess I want people to understand how much music means to us and what it means to us, how passionate each one of us are. It's like, I've never felt anything like this before other than this band, any other music I've written. Nothing has ever hit so hard for me, and just really, like, when I'm yelling those words or I'm singing those words, I mean it every time I say it, you know? And I want other people to feel that eventually too, and I guess that's my goal, is to make other people feel that feeling that, you know, that's the reason why kids throw their fists in the air, that's the reason why the crowd sings back at the top of their lungs. I want to capture that, I want to create that, I want to help people. Like I said, I want to do what I can to make good music that encourages people to stand up and fight back. And I guess with that, we're going to have to stand up and fight back against the way that the music industry kind of goes and how you have to do things, blah, 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 you know. So I guess as we encourage you to fight back, stick with us, guys. We're not doing it for money or fame. We're doing it because really most of us have nowhere else to turn to. I mean, we make decent grades, but we're not the brightest. And, you know, yeah, we're not like terrible at athletics, but none of us are anything really that good. This is all we've got, and I hope that we can reach people that this is all they have too. Thanks for listening, guys. I know this has been weird and kind of serious, but it's just something that I needed to get off my chest, and I hope you guys enjoy everything that we have coming up for everyone.